Hello everyone, Alex here from the Retro Review. Today's going to be a pretty simple video. Today we're going to be taking a look at my first iPad that I ever owned. Now this iPad is the first run of the iPad 2 base model Wi-Fi configurations. I'm sorry, but I'm battling a bit of a cold right now, so I'm sorry if I sound a little off. Anyhow, this device was downgraded using a few different, so we go general about a few different methods. A few different tools, I should say. One big tool that I ended up using to downgrade this thing was a thing called 3U Tools. Three U Tools was a handy little tool that I used to downgrade this thing, using the iOS 6.1.3 OTA firmware. Yes, Apple still signs iOS 6.1.3 for OTA. It's just that there's no legit way to get it. Unless if you're running like an iPod Touch 4th generation, which by that point, it would be kind of slow at that point with those specs. Anyhow, this is my original iPad 2 base specs from 2011, and I figured I'd show you guys what I've personally have loaded on here. Yes, I got the old Doom on here, along with the companion source port that I use to play Doom 2. So, in a way, I've still got the first couple Dooms able to be played on this system too. So this is the older Doom source port, which predates the modern one, which was done by, I think, John Carmack. As you can see, plays just fine. I also have RetroArch, and SNES 9X, EX. But if we go into Safari here, it still is kind of broken, even after using a user agent switcher. This is the amp.reddit.com. I might be able to get the same content on old Reddit, but I'm not sure. And old iOS, I don't exactly miss it. for that random navigation issue, but it runs well enough. It can still play YouTube, albeit the YouTube website is kind of broken on iOS 6. And it's annoying that any user agent that I try on here doesn't change the outlook or the result of the website, the main Google site included. Google itself is somewhat broken. So if we go to as we can see, there's what Google looks like with at least, yeah, that's somewhat broken right there. Look at that. Now that is something I haven't seen in a while. That is one broken user agent. Now if we go Google Apps here, we should be able to load up YouTube relatively okay. But when we go to play a video, there's no way to enter full screen.
The Form 3 is the next step towards universal
because if we bypass this ad,
request a sample part.
there's no button to go to full screen. So yeah, so that's pretty limited. But in the case of Cydia, it's still hanging on. I know one source that I can probably add to this. Add. But I can't really remember the source thing off the top of my head. It was just a fellow YouTuber of mine that happened to do a lot of Cydia tweaks back in the day. So, yeah, I've been I've watched a lot of Hurricane Mod's videos, and he'd probably be like, whoa, at this. This probably would, iOS 6 would probably bring him way back. At least to the old school Apple design. Let's see if I can get SP settings real quick. iOS 6 support bug fixes. Confirm. SP settings is kind of weird in that I don't think that it's iPad ready. These are definitely going to be older tweaks that I'll be able to install in here, but iOS 6 runs like a dream. I kid you not. I'm going to restart the springboard here. And it doesn't take very long either. Like I said, and it's already in. I hate it when this happens. At least it's pretty quick to work with. Now if we open SB settings, look how small it is. I mean, look how small. It's definitely an iPod Touch application now. I'll tell you that. I might just install a winter board. And that that might be what I need to do. I haven't used Winterboard in years. The last time I jailbroke an iOS device was both the Apple TV second generation and the iPhone 4. So it's finally came full circle. With me jailbreaking my first iPad. And of course downgrading it too. Downgrading was the first for me. But at least it worked the first time. And I didn't brick anything, at least. In the terms of downgrading. As for installing tweaks, yes, I have bricked it. At least once. But I got myself out of it by upgrading to iOS 9 and downgrading again using the same process. So, yeah, it still works. So let me see if I can find Winterboard. Modify, install. Alright, old school Winterboard. Alright, that's installing. Another app that actually does work retreat, but you have to throw it into airplane mode or else it doesn't work, is iFile. Now, iFile is an app that's in a bit of an interesting predicament, in that the purchases were taken offline, or the way to purchase a license for it was taken offline. So, over time, a new counterpart to it cropped up eventually, but on iOS 6, I made the app unusable because it crashes every time. So, if I remember correctly, this Winterboard is in the settings, I think. tweak the default theme. Oh yeah, it needs to respring first. So simply if you exit after applying something, it'll respring automatically for us, which is pretty handy. So now we don't have any dock icons. iOS 7 and later. So yeah, this is pretty dang cool. I think there's a tweak that we can enable or add that expands this dock, but I can't remember if there is one, or if there's a name for it. It's been so many years since I last jailbroke a device. I wouldn't be the one to ask about it. Besides, the last mobile device that I actually jailbroke was on the latest iOS that it supported. So there's that. One other app that I'd like to get, and sadly I cannot get anymore, is the original Angry Birds. Now this device would be perfect for running that one, but I'll have to source it somewhere else. Luckily, I have the IPA installer available to me. So I can actually track down an old IPA of it and install it that way. And of course, mail still works too. As for getting content onto it, apparently it's complaining about transferring licenses to display that content, so I'm not going to even try that. And because I'm losing my voice right now, I'm going to end this video here. Please do like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one.